You're looking fine today.
See you at the pub.
Lovely day for it.
Be sensible and stay on the painted road. It's there for your enjoyment and protection.
Please have tin milk, Lionel. Please.
How can I help you? Sally Boyle! I'm afraid I haven't got anything new or fashionable for a monk girl like yourself. Everything I've got's as old as me.
Oh, Lionel. You've never felt old to me. I need some tin milk for something I'm brewing.
Oh, well, the trade from over the bridge, well, all we seem to have at the moment is a few tins of leftovers from the war, and they're practically collector's items. Pricey.
Oh, I'm a bit short on funds at the moment. Is there anything we could trade?
Not unless you're willing to go over to the Garden District.
Why not?
A girl like you? Some of the wastrels out there, there's rumours of cannibals, devil worshippers, queue jumpers.
It's sweet that you're looking out for me.
Well, some time ago, Uncle Jack made a record album, Uncle Jack Sings. And I got a collector who's dying to have it. Now, I know there's a bunch of Uncle Jack fans who have a sort of compound on Eel Pie. If anyone's got the album, it's them. Bring me that, and I'll give you all the tin milk I have.
All right. I'll see what I can find. Let's spend my money, shall we?
I hope you'll consider us for your future purchases.
Uncle
We
Jack
get new
Records.
items in almost every
Jesus
day.
Christ. Gwen's life is hanging on Uncle Jack Records. Not that Lionel knows that, thank God. Damn it. I better go home and get my Garden District drag. Can't walk around there in the latest Davy Hackney. It gets so resentful. Any girl can flatter a man. But if you let him know you see his flaws, and he thinks you still love him, that's rare and precious. I learned that from Arthur. Of course, I really did love him. Maybe because of his flaws. Is this the post box I dared Arthur to blow up? I really should never have posted that letter. One of these days, Gwen, I'm going to teach you all about chemical interactions. They're so much more reliable than boys. Why did you bring us here?
I wanted you all to see what bravery looks like.
We have to take them home.
At least they tried to destroy the birth records. At least they tried. And the rest of the town hanged them on this bridge.
Are they just going to leave those people hanging there till they rot? It's medieval.
I wish I was half as brave as Tommy Cramner and the Lushfords.
It's always dark.
Could all use a bit of help, couldn't we?
You never see the postman, do you?
Yesterday.
The Royal Mail is on the...
I am the cat that walks by himself. All places are alike to me.
I wish you could have met Grandmum. Not over dinner, though.
We are the Hollow Men. We are the Stunned Men.
It's all falling apart.
This is for
The
the
centre
benefit of
cannot
Mr. Kite. The rabbit got into the garden. The rabbit got into the garden.
Sounds like some sort of secret message.
What rough beast slouches towards the house of bread?
Jack. Before he was Uncle Jack.
Strange how fast all the food's getting off.
Beef Wellington, Wellington pie, shepherd's pie, apple pie.
Remember bread?
Damn it. Damn it.
Hello. Are you a friend of Uncle Jack?
Of course. Who isn't?
You'd be surprised. Some people seem to think that because we're out here in the Garden District, we have to abandon all pretense of civilization.
We can't take joy, but that doesn't mean we can't see the world the way Uncle Jack does, right? It's just a question of concentration.
Oh, yes. In fact, Uncle Jack has heard of you.
He's heard of us? You can't be serious.
Is he going to talk to us on the TV? Oh, but we never get the new programs out here.
What did he say? How do you know?
Why don't you ask him? He's coming to visit. He wants to do a live broadcast from here.
He's coming here? But the place is a mess.
We have to clean up. Uncle Jack's coming. Uncle Jack's coming. Uncle Jack's coming.
That's the spirit. Let's show Uncle Jack just how much we love him.
Uncle Jack's coming.
What exactly are you doing? Good morning to you. Good morning, dear. Are you letting belong right now? Good morning. Are we doing what we're supposed to be doing? Good morning to you. Good morning. You stay where you belong. Good morning. Do I should be doing? Now you're supposed to be doing that. What exactly are you doing? Good morning to you. belong right now. Good morning. Are we doing what we're supposed to be doing? Good morning. Good morning. You stay where you belong. Are you supposed to be doing that?
I'm not looking for you.
You wanna play hide and seek? Don't worry. We'll find you and we'll fix you up. I don't recall him fighting you. You did it, didn't you?
Oh, baby, I wouldn't do this for anybody else.
Good morning, dear friend. Are you where you belong right now? Good morning. Are we doing what we're supposed to be doing? Good morning. Good morning. You stay where you belong. Are you supposed to be doing that?
I'm calling the authorities.
I see you!
Is it?
You murderer! Good.
Suppers!
Over!
Sleep!
Free! And don't come back!
There's the one! Get him!
You're not my problem. It's always dark.
I wonder if Lionel can make some sort of automatic baby feeder for me. Then I wouldn't have to run back home as often to feed Gwen. I hope you get to meet Arthur. Sounds a bit hard-hearted, doesn't it, Gwen? But Mummy's trying to save our lives.
Well, remember me in your prayers, wherever it is to pray. And tune in again soon.
London Bridge has fallen.
Filthy bastards. So tired.
Am I my brother's keeper? Am I?
It's always darkest before the dawn.
Where are the Americans? Where are... Stop that! You're making me dizzy! Don't think I won't take you. Don't think I won't
You had this coming.
Hello.
A bit too bright and shiny, Sally.
Let's have a look at you, shall we? You're in tip-top shape, aren't you? We're so pleased you survived the Garden District. Toodaloo.
Fine. Please don't put me through that again.
Bloody hell, I've lost my dollar.
Morning! Sally Boyle! I hope you found my Uncle Jack record. Me brother's been pestering me.
I have indeed.
You're Brillo! Milk you shall have!
Lionel, you're sort of handy, aren't you?
Well, I do like to tinker. You'd be amazed at the state of some of these things when they come into the shop. Can't sell them if I can't fix them.
I have some designs for some apparatuses.
Some sort of water feeder for birds?
Oh, heavens no. I can't stand the crows. It's for my flowers. Mustn't overwater, but I keep forgetting to water it all.
Oh, of course. Well, let me see what I got in the back there. I bet I can find all the pieces sooner or later. They never show up right away, but they always show up sooner or later. Check back in a bit.
Gwen's got something to eat at least. Here we go, darling. Baby milk. You won't believe what Mummy had to do to get this for you. Well, I'll never tell you, frankly. Who's at the bloody door now? I know I should be comforting you. I've got no one else to talk to, really. Not without lying. Used to be I could tell Arthur anything. But you should hear the things he says about Mummy these days. No, you probably shouldn't.
You have such a wonderful sense of humour.
Don't you look well?
Lovely day for it.
Sorry to bother you, ma'am. The lads is, wondering if you've got any blackberry ready for 'em.
Oh, I'm working on it. In a day or two, I hope.
The lads is getting a mite twitchy, to tell you the truth. I must ask you to accompany me to the station so you can explain yourself to them precisely.
I don't understand the worry. Haven't I always provided you with blackberry? I just had a little hiccup in the lab. I'd be working on it right now, but apparently you lads are lonely.
That ain't quite true though, Mum, is it? You've been seen all over town doing all sorts of things.
We don't imagine that Lionel Cashier is much of a source of pharmaceutical ingredients.
Oh, but there, you'd be wrong, Constable. See, I had to replace some bits of lab equipment.
And you've been roaming around the Golden District doing Lord knows what.
Yes, well, blackberry's made with herbal extracts. Why do you think it's called blackberry?
And the Victorial Memorial Camp? 2 visits in the last week? I suppose them visits was for our benefit as well.
Not at all. I was visiting the General. He also gets quite cross when I haven't seen him in a while.
So he... well, yes, of course he would. Right. Well, we can hardly expect Miss Boyle to ignore the General now, can we, lads? Of course he would.
Nonetheless, Miss Boyle, the lads have developed an appetite for your fine cooking, as it were. If they go hungry, chaos will ensue. We must insist that you devote your full and urgent attention to feeding them.
Or what?
Or we shall be compelled, willing or no, to provide your assistance, willing or no, to Dr. Verloc. And that won't be cheery for either of us.
I guess I can't blame them for being antsy. It's not fun going off blackberry. And if they go back on regular joy, they'll get the cramps and they won't even remember why. Thank God. But I'm almost done with this new batch.